The like plot twist you would never expect. Definitely a quick read. I literally sobbed while reading it. A really interesting and different way to tell a romance. I like physically could not put it down. It's actually my favorite book series of all time. It's Bianca. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hello. It is so nice to meet you. Make sure you pause the video right now and subscribe. And before I get into the video, everyone go down and comment one happy, good, positive thing that has happened to you in the last 24 hours, and I promise I will be responding to all of them. Today's video is actually really exciting for me to make. I love reading and I've been wanting to make videos about it, but I just didn't know what videos to do. And then I discovered that booktube is a thing. I didn't know that people would like to watch videos about books, but I guess they do. So I took to my Instagram story and I made a poll asking you guys if you would like to see one or not, and surprisingly a lot of people said yes. So here we are. I have so much stuff to talk about. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be sharing with you my top 10 young adult romance book recommendations. So I'm gonna go backwards from 10 to 1. Really, there's no order in between, but the last book is my favorite book of all time, so stick around to see what that is. For number 10, we have My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. It's about a girl named Samantha who lives with her mother, who is a politician. Her life is very clean, neat, and orderly. Next door is the Garrett family. Their life is basically the complete opposite. They have 8 kids. It's messy, unorganized, and very chaotic. And ever since Samantha was young, her mom has told her not to play or talk to the other kids, but Samantha has always watched their family like from her bedroom. So one day she's watching them and one of the kids, Jace, comes up to her window and talks to her. And then of course they start to fall in love, but they have to hide it from her mom because she'd be very angry. But then something happens that affects both families, and Samantha finds herself stuck in between them, and she's just very confused, unsure what to do and which family to stick with. The like plot twist, the climax, is something that you would never expect, so that is what I really loved about this book. So if you like that about a book, this one is for you. Book number 9 is called 16th Summer by Michelle Dalton. As you can see, it's a little bit of a thinner book. It's about a girl named Anna who lives on Dune Island, and she's dreading summer because of tourists. But in the beginning of summer, she goes to this beach bonfire and she sees a boy named Will for the first time. He's from New York, so he is a tourist there. The next day, she's working at her family's ice cream shop and Will comes in and they get to talking and they really hit it off. And then they start falling in love, but Anna is torn because Will be leaving at the end of the summer. So she's like, what's the point of falling in love when you're just gonna leave? Like I said, this one is definitely a quick read. It's a short, cute story. So if that's what you're looking for, this is for you. Book number 8 is a heartbreaker. I'm sure you've heard of it. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. It has been made into a movie, but I strongly recommend to read this book before watching the movie. I forced myself to read it before watching because in my opinion, the book is always better than the movie. In the book, Violet and Finch meet each other on the top of a bell tower where they are both about to jump off, and they talk each other off the ledge. Right after this happens, they go to geography class together and their teacher assigns a project where he wants them to go sightsee in Indiana. It's a partner project and Finch asks Violet to be his partner. So as they start to see all these wonders of the state, they start to fall in love until one day Finch disappears. Violet is super concerned, but no one in Finch's family or his friends cares, so Violet is essentially the only one looking for him. This book is so sad. I literally sobbed while reading it, and it will rip your heart out, but it is so good and it has a great message. Book number 7 is called The Opposite of Always by Justin A. Reynolds. The book is about 2 characters, Jack and Kate, who meet at a party and they really hit it off, but this is not a spoiler. It's literally on the inside cover of the book. Kate dies. The next day, Jack wakes up and he's gone back in time to the day that he met Kate, and he sees this as a chance to prevent her death from happening. But this ends up costing the life of someone else close to him. So he has to keep on trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. Will he get it right? I don't know. Guess we're gonna have to read and find out. This book is just a really interesting and different way to tell a romance, so that's why I really liked it, and I was like immediately sucked in. I read it so fast. My next book is also a movie, but again, I would recommend to read it before seeing the movie. It's The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. A girl named Natasha has 24 hours until her family is going to be deported to Jamaica. And then there's a boy named Daniel who wants to be a poet, but he feels forced to go to college and get a good job just to make his parents happy. The two of them meet, and then Daniel wants to try guy and get Natasha to fall in love with him in one day. Like I said in the beginning, definitely recommend to read this one before seeing the movie. My 5th recommendation is What If It's Us by Adam Silvera. I literally love Adam Silvera. He is such a good author. His writing just sucks you in and makes you read his book so fast. This book is told from 2 point of views of Arthur and Ben. Arthur is only in New York City for the summer as an intern at his mother's law firm, and Ben lives in New York City, but he just got out of a breakup. Both of them meet at the post office one morning, but they are separated by a flash mob, and they're like, it's New York City, we're never gonna see each other again. But they do. Like I said, because of how good the writing is, you will get sucked in and read this book so fast. My 4th recommendation is so good. It's called Until Friday Night by Abby Glines. I literally read this book in 2 days. I like physically could not put it down. I was reading it every spare second that I had. If you guys have ever read a Wattpad fan fiction, then that is exactly what this book reminds me of. Just like the vibe it has, that there's so many climaxes. There's like 6 unexpected things that happen. In the book, a boy named West, he is cocky, popular, a jock, you know, that stereotype. But on the inside, he is really struggling and grieving because his dad is struggling with cancer at home. He's hiding it. He's not telling his friends. He just wants to keep up that popular jock persona. Then there's a girl named Maggie who also has a very tragic life happening. 2 years prior to the book, she saw her father murder her mother. If that's not tragic, I don't know what is. Ever since that happened, she's been mute. She doesn't speak to anybody ever. But when Wes and Maggie meet, they are able to bond over their trauma. It's kind of difficult though, because like I said, Maggie doesn't speak. If you want a page turner, this is definitely it. Like I said, there is like 600 unexpected things that happen. My next 2 books are by the same author, but she is one of my absolute favorites. Book number 3 is Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. It's about a girl named Auden who is an insomniac because during high school her parents were always fighting at night and she could not sleep. The summer before she's supposed to go to college, she decides to go stay with her dad in a beach town called Colby. He has a new wife and a baby. When she's there, she meets a boy named Eli who is also an insomniac, and they start going on adventures at night together. It's a very cute summer story, and Sarah Dessen novels are so easy to read, so that's why I love them. Number 2 is The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen again. This book is about a girl named Macy who has her whole summer planned out. Her boyfriend Jason is going to a summer camp, so she's decided to take his job at the library for him so that way she can feel close to him. But a couple days in, he breaks up with her through email. She's furious, she quits her job, and she gets a new job at Wish Catering. There she makes a bunch of new friends, including one guy named Wes. He is on a break with his current girlfriend, but Macy and Wes both start to have feelings for each other. They're able to bond because they both have common trauma of losing a parent. You'll have to read it to see what else happens. Like I said, it's very easy to get through her novels, and that is why I like them. Now finally, the one you've all been waiting for. This is not only my favorite romance novel, but it's actually my favorite book series of all time. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. If you guys have read the books To All the Boys I Loved before or seen the movie, she is the one that wrote those. She also wrote these, and it is being turned into a series. I'm so excited, but like I said, the book is always better, so you gotta read them first. It is basically about a huge love triangle. Every summer, a girl named Belly, her mom, her brother Steven go to stay at her mom's best friend Susanna's beach house. She has 2 sons, Jeremiah and Conrad. Belly has always been in love with Conrad, like obsessed, and her best friend is Jeremiah. Throughout the series, she just keeps getting stuck between Jeremiah and Conrad because Conrad is like that all-time preppy jock guy, and Jeremiah is like the sweet best friend who really cares about her. Who will she choose in the end? I don't know. I just can't even explain to you guys how good they are. Please read them. Those are my 10 book recommendations for this video. Comment down below like if you want me to do another one of these, like other genres you want me to do, and also let me know if you read any of these books and what you think about them. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a huge thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel for videos every Tuesday and Friday, and follow all my social media in the description down below. See you in the next video.